evening, everybody. It is Monday. It is just gone 8 o'clock. That means it is time for Total Video Gamers presents the Total ModCons podcast. I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody is enjoying the slightly less hot weather, so it feels more like a decent British summer now, as opposed to the insanely hot melt fest that we have been having. But anyway, we're not here to talk about weather. We're here to talk about games. So let's go round. We'll see who we've got in the chat as well. But we have got joining us Blunners.
Hello, everyone. I have done my usual, and Retro Robbo, you have leveled up.
Retro Robbo.
Yeah.
Cool name. Love it. And we have also got triangleface Tim.
Good evening. How is everyone?
I think everyone is all good. Sorry, I burped then for the phantom burper that comes on.
Not again. It's not exactly a phantom burper.
It was 100% me the last time, and I thought
All over the interweb.
as I was talking, then it hit. Well, disgusting.
There is a mute button, Ollie.
Yeah.
As I'm talking, I'd have to be sort of occasionally just their cake mid-sentence.
This one. Don't worry.
Anyhow, who is in the chat? We have got. Oh, sorry, someone else is doing the chat then as well. I will stop clicking buttons. We've got Mr. Nick Craddock. Good evening, Nick. Dave Newland. Wouldn't be the same without you. Chris Dunham. Good evening, Chris. Rob Taylor. Timothy Earnshaw. Good evening, my friend. Ryan.
It was all right.
Good evening, Ryan. It's wonderful to see you, my friend. I hope you are well. Hopefully, I'll see you at work this week. We've got Colm. Good evening, Colm. I hope you are well as well, my friend. It's always wonderful to see you. We've got a packed little audience this evening, and we have got lots of things that we're going to want to be talking about. So let us kick the festivities off with the regular of what are you playing? So, Blunners, I've got a feeling I know what you've been playing, but what have you been playing?
So I've been playing a few things. Also played this live on our channel. What else? But
oh, look at that!
So
with I was going to say with your amiibo as well. Such a good amiibo.
It's phenomenal. Only how can I explain how good this game is? So it caught me off guard, and I keep pressing. The only thing that's annoying me is I keep pressing one of the wrong buttons to jump. So
okay.
It's like to say, what's the button on the outside? Is it A?
Yeah.
On the right side. That is to jump. B punches down, C punches normal, and X punches up. So I get that. So obviously you just go through smashing everything, looking for your bananas, like I'm doing on here. Certain things you can't break yet, but I've just been going around. I've done up my sonar power, so you level up like on a skill tree.
Yeah.
It's been getting 10 out of 10s everywhere, and it's been getting high scores, and it's good reason. How, like, I don't know why this wasn't out on release. They staggered it a month, but mate, it is fantastic. I can say it is a must-have if you've got a Switch. It is just I would say I've barely scratched the surface. I've only gone through I've completely cleaned out this first world. I've found everything, got all the bananas in there's 3 little sub levels in this world. And yeah, it's just Mario Odyssey but done better. So I'm trying to use, wow. It's fantastic, mate. So I'm trying to use a sonar here to find hidden bananas, but obviously the guys have just used everything they've learned from Odyssey and put it into this game. I just can't explain. It's so good. It's the 3D Donkey Kong game. Look, there you go, sonar, so you can see that there's a banana. So all I've got to do is try and smash my way to it. So yeah, like you can see, there's fossils on each level as well. You can change your outfits. You can change the color of your fur. It's so good. I'm so glad I got it. It cost me a fortune because obviously I had to get this thing on top as well. But this is even fantastic as well. Just the detail. Obviously, I've done a few videos on it which have done quite well, but the fur, and you can feel the fur and it, like the painted fur on, and that just looks. Then my camera won't zoom in on it, but it does. It looks fantastic. It's fantastic.
Does it do anything for you, like in game? Do the amiibo still work on the Switch?
Yeah,
too,
so
like
it drops down. So it drops down 4 Kong words. Well, because you don't collect the word Kong like you used to back in the day. So you get these 4 Kong words drop down. This obviously gives you an in-item game for Pauline. But yeah, you don't until you've beaten the first boss is when she comes out of that little pink shell thing I had on my shoulder. So once she comes out of there, now she's with you the whole time, fully voice acted as well. So talks all of her parts. But yeah, you find yourself just, I did the other night. I just literally turned it on, had a cup of tea or drink, whatever, and I was just going through clearing out the first world, trying to find everything on it.
Yeah,
it's so the depth of the game is obviously the music. You got to go around and find these little like music, and I've already got the Donkey Kong rap, which is great. You buy
nice.
You buy like I've only got down to the second world, so I've done all the first world because obviously I went back and collected everything because I want to. Obviously, when you get 5 bananas, like your moons, like you did on Odyssey, that's when you get a skill point. And obviously, the skill tree is massive, but you want to I've just focused on getting my sonar up so that I can then find everything. So then in future, but I'll be able to level up quicker because I can then just use my sonar and then see it and go and get it. But yeah, the depth to it is unbelievable. It's got little kickbacks as well. Like there's Cranky Kong hidden with Stampy the Rhino. I've only unlocked I've only unlocked the first power up, which is just like you hold down L and L1 R1. Well, the equivalent's R and L for like a couple of seconds. He beats his chest and then he turns into one of the like characters of at the minute it's just like Donkey Kong. Go around, you can smash through things stronger like for a limited time and then it runs out. But yeah, it's fantastic. I can't stop playing it. Also I've been doing my PlayStation Portable Collection videos. I've just released number 2. People in the chat know I've just went and bought my 4th lot as well. So episode 3 is already edited and downloaded and ready to go live this weekend.
Nice.
So I've been doing that. I've been going in collecting. This time I picked up Ratchet and Clank, and I picked up
nice one,
Justice League Heroes. Yeah, Justice League Heroes. One was £5, one was £6, so it brought me in at 11. So I went for 2 quality titles, knowing that I was going to get some decent ones. But yeah, that is mainly what I've been doing. But yeah, Donkey Kong, I reckon I've already put in about 15, 20 hours, I reckon, easy.
Oof, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice, mate. Tim, what have you been playing?
Oh, I don't know. Well, so far, I've not really been playing a lot. I've been quite busy doing other non-gaming things at the moment. So I haven't really had a lot of time for gaming this week. I did play some of that Wonder Boy Asher and Monster World game that I did a little video on.
Videos live,
yeah, that's quite fun actually. It was I've not played I played some of the Wonder Boy games, but I played the ones where you kind of are constantly scrolling forward. And there's the ones where you have a platform level and then you have a level where it's scrolling shooter. But I've not played any of the sort of Retrovania like RPG style ones. And this is like that. But it looks like there's loads of. I did a little bit of research into the Wonder Boy games just to see what I was getting into, and there's absolutely loads of them. But there's loads of different versions of the same game under different names, different licenses. Change the character because the one I had played a lot of was Adventure Island. Adventure Island is Wonder Boy, but for a different platform. They didn't have rights to use the name or the character, but everything else the same. So rather than being like the boy in like the loincloth, you're like an older man with like a moustache and a cap or something. And then and they changed the name to Adventure Island. So I was like, oh, that's why I feel like I've played this game before, because I actually kind of have. Anyway, the game itself was quite fun. It's like a more modern, updated graphically version of the game. So that was a bit of fun. Been playing quite a bit of Minecraft recently because my eldest daughter just got into Minecraft and she wants to play that quite a bit. So she's been playing it on the Xbox and I've been playing it on the Switch, so I can join her when she's playing and help her build stuff. I'm kind of just getting to the grips with it because every time we play it, we kind of discover something new. But we're just playing in creative mode. So I'm just kind of learning the physics of it. Like I was getting a bit frustrated with the water the other day because we were trying to build a fish tank, and then the water started leaking out everywhere. And I was like, no, what have I done? And I was trying to build like a tropical fish tank. But yeah, it's great fun if you've not played Minecraft. I think by this point everyone's played Minecraft, and I think I was probably the last one late to the party to give Minecraft a go. But it never really appealed to me at first. But it's where my daughter's got into it. It's like, I'll play with her and give it a go. And I played a little bit of Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, so I've kind of got. I think I'm still quite near the beginning, but there's just a lot of cutscenes at the start.
There is.
It's
Yes.
like cutscene, walk up some steps, cutscene, fight a few things in a swamp with another cutscene.
Yeah.
I've done a few boss fights, but again, the boss fights have been fairly brief, and then lots of cutscenes in between. So yeah,
it's very world buildy at the beginning, and
Yeah.
then once it's kind of set its scene, it then just runs, and you just effectively have free full roam to do what you need to do when you need to do it. But it is very very narrative heavy right at the beginning, albeit I think the first fight that you have where you are the Phoenix is albeit it's very much a like a quick time event type thing with an on-rail shooter, but loved it. It's such a cool epic beginning. Yeah,
like
I think you're
premise
going to
is
enjoy
pretty
it.
cool. I really love like the battle sequences where there's like the summons or like gods, and the different towns like worship the different what do they call them, and they're not aeons, like is it axions or something?
Axions, yes.
Axions. So you've got like Titan versus Shiva, but then like the people that worship Titan, the people that worship Shiva are just having a war, fighting over it and territories and so. Yeah, I quite like the setting and the premise of it all. I just haven't quite got into the big exploration, big grind to level up kind of bits you expect from Final Fantasy. But I have met a guy called Sid, so that ticks one box.
Exactly. There's always a guy called Sid.
Always a guy called Sid. Yeah, I mean, it graphically it's very nice as well. But I think where I've gone from Expedition 33 to Final Fantasy 16, the battle engagement is far less satisfying than I found in Expedition 33. I think if I hadn't have just played that game to this one, I'd probably be enjoying this battle system a bit more, I think. But I think Expedition 33 spoiled me with near on perfect battle system, in my opinion, which I absolutely loved. So now going back to like real time hack and slash with like little elements of magic Final Fantasy timing, it's but it's good. It's a different battle system, but I'm not hating it. It's just not what I have come to expect from Final Fantasy, but I'm not going to completely bash it for that.
No.
That's me at the moment. I've not really been playing a lot because I've been doing other stuff, but I have been working on my Game Boy game quite a bit over the past few weeks because I wanted to get some more of that done.
Excellent. Well, I can't wait to see a bit more of that, if I'm honest.
I can probably put the latest on a ROM on my Game Boy, and you can have a go at it this weekend.
Oh, that would be fun. Let's do that. So I have, of course, I'm still playing Expedition 33. I think I'm about 40 odd hours in now. It feels like it's building up to end game territory now. So I'm kind of using now as my opportunity to go back over some of the islands that I've not been able to explore or get to before. Why can't I think of the character's name? Big thing that you end up riding a lot.
SK.
There we go. There's still one more power up for him that I need to unlock. So I need to unlock being able to dive. So I'm hoping I get to do that before the game's end and explore some of those areas that I can see I need to get to. But again, I agree. The battle system in that game is just absolutely ludicrous. It's so good.
The amount of times that battle came down to like minimal health with one character left, and I run out of healing items, and then just about managed to beat them, or like managed to parry an attack that I constantly missed and then kill them. The amount of times that's happened is not coincidence. They've designed it so well that you have really close battles all the time. It's really like edge of your seat stuff.
Yeah. The thing that I'm finding the most about it that I would really love to direct people to is it is effectively Final Fantasy 13 in everything but story. The way it plays out, the way it runs, the world you're in. It doesn't have a world map like this does. This obviously does have a world map that you can go back to the other areas in, Final Fantasy 13 does eventually have a like world type map in that you go into the open field, and that can take you to other areas, and you can keep coming back to that. But the battle system, the paradigm shift is very, very similar to this. The only thing you can't do is obviously parry and block in real time like you can with this. So anyone in the past that has given up on Final Fantasy 13 saying it's too linear or they didn't like this, didn't like that, but has recently enjoyed Expedition 33, I would highly recommend they go back to Final Fantasy 13 and give it a bash.
I mean, I'd agree that Expedition 33 is kind of linear, but I don't mind that it's linear. Like,
sometimes I like that.
Like, it works. Like, it's never bothered me. And at first, I kind of felt like I wanted to have a mini map. I thought, oh, it's kind of annoying not having a mini map on the screen. But then I kind of realized, well, I'm more likely to get lost, and I'm finding areas where I'm struggling to find where I'm supposed to go. And they go, it's this way. I'm like, that's what the characters are going through. They don't know where they are. They are a bit lost, and they're trying to find out where to go. So I kind of realized that they've purposefully not given you a mini map. So you have to find your own way. And it works in the game. Yeah, it works very well.
It's very cool. It's a very good story. I'm hoping it sticks the landing.
How have you been using Monoko much to get all of his sort of Blue Magic Enemy skill kind of things that you can get with him?
I've not been using a lot of him. No, I've got my 3 that I really like, and I get a bit stickler for characters like that. Maybe if I can feel that it's going to end game, I might go back, redo some other things with some of the other characters, and just
try and get all their extra bits. Because the thing, because I kind of did the same. I didn't really use Monoko to begin with because I really liked some of the other characters. I never really thought to use him. But the good thing about Monoko compared to other like blue mages in Final Fantasy, like, what's the weird cook thing in 9, and then Kamari, he's very similar to those sorts of characters. But unlike them, you don't have to do a specific move or kill them yourself. You just have to defeat the right enemy when Monoko's in your party, and you get the skill. So it's much easier to collect skills. So if you just have him with you, you end up just pretty much getting all of them if you keep going with them.
I shall keep trying that. I have been ploughing ahead with Mario Kart World still. That's still my pick up and put down. I've done everything in 50 and 100cc triple star, so I'm now going...
Oh, triple star, 50, all of 3s, mate. 150, that must have taken a while.
Well, up to 100. I'm now going back over it in 150. So, yeah, starting to triple star the 150cc now. It's so good.
Have you done that?
No,
I've done all the panels as well. That's good.
Man, the open world is great, but the open world is something I tend to go to when it's really late at night because you don't have to concentrate quite so hard. Everything else is quite intense with having 24 races sometimes. So
we still need to work out how we can go live on a group. Right, as in,
we do.
I don't know how to do it, so it'd be good
it would be really good fun.
Create a room and they can all just jump in, but it depends how many people have got it.
I'm sure we can make it work. So yes, I've been playing that. I don't have the case to hand because it's up here, and in the living room I've also been going back to Power Rangers Rita's Revenge. So I've just completed my first run through of that, which is excellent. It's everything I'd ever wanted out of that original Super Nintendo Power Rangers game, So I've just unlocked Tommy, which of course means I have to just now go through everything again with Tommy, because summoning the Dragon Zord and fighting with the Dragon Zord is it's a must. So that's insane fun. Really, really good. If anyone hasn't picked that up yet, highly recommend that.
I did a poll in the Facebook group saying what other sort of 80s, 90s cartoon should get the beat 'em up remix treatment. And the top 2 scoring tie was Thundercats and Biker Mice from Mars. So I think Biker Mice from Mars is a good shout. Yeah,
both of them would be fantastic.
Biker Mice would be my personal preference. I think that was my
vote. Would fit the format really well as well, wouldn't it? So you can see it now, like see the brawling stages and then actually on their bikes and stuff like that.
Let's rock and raid.
That's it. Yeah, love that back in
That's how he sounds as well, doesn't he?
there's some great games on PS Plus, but we'll get to that later in the show because we normally do a little PS Plus roundup at the end. But there's some phenomenal games available on PS Plus at the moment. As I think I said a couple of weeks ago, the game in my local area has now closed. So they were having a sale. So I finally bit the bullet on a game that I've been wanting for a little while. This worked out to be about 12 quid, something like that, brand new, which I'm happy about. It's a weird horror game called Indica. So I've been umming and ahhing and watching a lot of videos on this for a little while. Graphically, this is absolutely stunning. It's just really weird and it's very out there. So I'm looking forward to that. I do like weird and wonderful horror. And then today I picked up this because, I mean, I've been told it doesn't feel like DLC, so I'm quite happy about that. RoboCop Unfinished Business. I know, I think Dave Newland in the chat was talking that he's been playing this. Very excited, really liked Rogue City. I think this is just more of the same. It's just they were going to release it as DLC, but I think the DLC ended up being pretty big. So they were like, fuck it, we'll stick it on a disc. And it's 20 quid on Argos, like for a brand new PS5 game. Not going to complain about that. So that is me. That is me. There we go. Yes, Mr. Newland. If anybody has questions, things they want us to talk about, or anything like that, get them into the comments section, and we will get to them at the end. I'll remind you all again as well as we go through to get those questions in, because I like I like you guys asking questions. It's good fun. So let's go to, we've got a couple of bits of news. So let's go to this one because I've not actually seen this yet. So if there is a video or something to go through, let's go with it. And that is the Atari Pac-Man collection is announced today. So someone fill me in. What is the Atari Pac-Man collection that has been announced?
Boom. That is the Atari Pac-Man collection.
Oh wow! Holy hell!
And you can get these different controllers.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
£150 for all of them.
For all of them?
Yeah.
Oh wow! They like updated graphics as well.
Right. Well, I'll play the video, but I'll just have to make sure we don't get copyright struck. But you can get it here, £206 for the actual limited edition console. With the 4 games above.
I mean, that is a color, isn't it?
Yeah, and the bright Pac-Man yellow. But let's go onto here. I'll just mute it quick.
Yeah, kill the sound. So
35 is he? Is it? Did they say he's 35 or is he older?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
45th anniversary there.
45th. Sorry, I've just seen that. Yeah, 45, not 35. Yeah. So he's. Includes that Pac-Man wireless. Yeah.
Pac-Man double feature.
Double feature. On the old style carts as well.
Yes.
Also available. Look at that. These are cool.
Yeah, they're quite delightful, aren't they? With the little ghosts on the top.
All wireless.
I'd be interested. Did they show some of the other games?
I don't know. No, that's how you get. That's your lot.
Because hovering over the images of some of those games you had a second ago, it looked like...
Hang on, I'll come out of this full screen.
It looked like it sort of showed you very briefly just like a screenshot of the...
Look at the box.
That's great. I love boxes.
Box. Right, yeah, this one. Yeah. So
there's that one. There's Pac-Man. Gallagher. It does look like it's had a little bit of tinkering, or maybe it hasn't. Maybe it's just nice HD graphics of old cartridges.
Dig Dog.
So are they charging 26.33 for one game on a cartridge?
For that one game on the cartridge.
But compare that to like an Evercade cartridge where you're going to get even the Atari ones for like quite a few on those carts.
Yeah.
Feel like a very good deal to me.
But it's the nostalgia, isn't it? You get to put an Atari cart in an Atari system.
It's a collector's item as well, isn't it?
One day, 17 hours and 32 minutes until it goes live.
What I really would like, and this is just me being selfish now because, I want everyone to make everything for me, is I would like that Atari VCS that came out a few years ago that was digital only, that had loads of brand new games on it, and they were really good graphics games, but that takes these new Atari 2600 type cartridges.
There you go.
That's
So
what I would like.
£127 you can get
I can get
console
one of them.
with the Pac-Man double feature.
Dang, that is cool. It is very, very cool. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want it.
Just
But do I
has
£127
yellow.
want it?
That's the question, isn't it? Is it worth the price point there?
Oh, look, Super Pockets on here.
Look at that.
Atari
Atari
edition,
Super Pocket.
£45.
Yeah. I mean, I've
Which I
got
hear is
multiple
also good.
versions of Pac-Man already. Like I've got Pac-Man
Illegally.
on the Evercade. No, I've got Pac-Man on the Evercade. Got Pac-Man. I don't know about the thingy box there.
Miko might
I've also
come
got
up
a
on
few versions of Pac-Man. Like I've actually got the original Pac-Man on the NES. So
Nice.
it's
a classic, isn't it? It's
yes,
Pac-Man is an absolute staple of gaming, and it always sells in droves.
And it still holds up well. If you pick up Pac-Man and play it now, it's a good game.
Man. Yeah, I'm looking at Chris Dunham's comment there. Might take a leap. Might. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it, mate. I feel it. Do I have room for it? No. So will I use it a lot? No. But is it cool as fuck? Yes. And sometimes, everybody likes things because they're cool. So many kids smoked when they were younger because it's, oh, yes, you've ordered Robocop. Was that from Argos as well? Damn good deal. 20 quid, literally on the nose, 20 quid pretty much. Yeah. What could I mean, I could spend £120 on so many other things that I would really want, but it is cool. And, Mama didn't raise no fool. Sometimes you just got to be cool. Oh, that rhymed.
Oh, rhymes now.
I am a poet. Maybe we'll get a poll going in the over in the TVG Facebook group about this Pac-Man thing.
Yes.
What do people think? Do they like it? Do they not like it? Day one purchase, or would you just rather have a flan? We'll just have to see. We'll have to see. Interesting though. Absolutely interesting.
I think this is one of those occasions where I actually would prefer a flan.
I don't know. It's
it's about the price point though, isn't it? How much is a flan compared to an Atari home console Pac-Man edition?
Yeah.
Flan's not going to break the bank.
But like Joey Tribbiani says in Friends, it's like, yeah, happy birthday, Rachel. Here's some goo to her birthday flan. It's just a bit wobbly. It's like an adult jelly, I'm not so sure. We could go down the rabbit hole.
A Pac-Man flan. There you go. Best of both worlds.
A Pac-Man flan.
Yeah. Or maybe they need to bring out a Pac-Man flan edition where he's eating flans instead of dots.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Yes, Mr. Newland. I think we could make that work. A Final Fantasy. Right. Before we go to talking about a trailer, let's go to chatting about something that is happening this weekend. Do we have a Roll VT?
Let me have a look. No, it's on the other one. Hang on, I can move it over.
I was going to say we could just talk. It's no problem.
While we quickly transfer over to uncensored. 3, 2,
Do the
a little bit of Wayne's World, yes.
Yeah.
There you go. We've all gone green.
Okay,
Roll
here we go.
VT.
Roll VT.
Nottingham Video Games Expo is back on Saturday 26th and Sunday the 27th of July 2025. Get your tickets now. We are going to be joined by Adam Sawkins from Dirt and Burnout fame. Also, you've got the East Midland Ghostbusters, part of the charity group. We have got the Croc man himself, Matt Porter. Also, Stu Cambridge from Sensible Software fame. And if you've got worms, Andy Davison's in the house, and also Andy Warrener from Revolution Software will be there. So get your tickets now. If you scan that QR code and use code TVG, you will get 20% off. We will see you there.
There we go.
Boom. And just like that.
Boom indeed.
So, yes, Nottingham Video Games Expo is happening this Saturday and Sunday. It has come around very quickly. All of a sudden, we are in July. It's not season. So as the video says, if you do not have your ticket yet, what is wrong with you? Go and get your ticket. Use code TVG. That will give you a nice little cheeky 20% discount. Alex, Amy, the team, everyone have put together a really cool event. I'm just going through the guests at the moment, and there's a plethora of new people that have also been added. Most incredible of which is Stephen Kirby. Stephen Kirby was the design lead on the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre game that came out very recent. Well, I say recently, came out last year. It's recent enough for me. For anyone that hasn't played that game, good grief, you are missing out. It is a really, really good, fun, cooperative horror experience. We've spoken to Ross Tregenza a couple of times, who did the music for that game. Ross is a really cool guy. He's made some incredible sounds for that game. And now we get to speak to the lead designer. You really, really want to get on over. Cool, blimey, someone's drag racing outside of someone's house there.
So it was.
That's outside my house. I didn't leave myself in. The window's open. It's warm today.
Oh,
that's fine. We'll let you off. I did burp at the beginning, so you're all right. But yes, absolutely. This is going to be an insane event. So it's over 2 days. They have recently announced the map, which has got everybody's layout, shows you where everything's going to be. I think you will see from the map that it is so much bigger. It is so much bigger than the usual hall that they are in. Aside from all the guests, there's going to be some tournaments. There is going to be a Quake 3 Arena LAN tournament. There is going to be a Halo 2 tournament. There's going to be a Worms tournament. And then, of course, there are 2 tournaments that we are hosting. So we are hosting on the Saturday at 11 a.m. in the main stage area that we are hosting a Street Fighter 2 tournament. And then on the Sunday at the same time in the same place, we are hosting a Donut Dodo competition. So, yeah, you are going to want to be there. You are going to want to be a part of all of that. And I'm just looking at some vendors as well. The vendors this year, again, they've got people like Light Gun Retro Gaming coming back. We've got Mini Miglets, which is a fantastic crochet site. She's got some incredible stuff there. Wave Studios looks like are going to be there. And of course, Debug. The Debug guys are going to be there, and they are going to be showcasing a whole bunch of really, really cool indie games. And it wouldn't be a UK gaming event without the Debug guys, I don't think. Blunners is a big advocate for the magazine.
Yeah, it's really good. I love it. I get it every 2 months. Also, I'm going to be trying to. I'm going to try and go live if the internet there lets me. I'm fingers crossed. So I've got plenty of power packs I'm going to take with me. I've got my DJI mics ready.
Mm-hmm.
So fingers crossed we can get you some more content out there.
Yeah. It's going to be a really good show. We're going to try and do some meetups as well. I know there's a few people that have bought tickets using our code, which is absolutely fantastic. That's made me. Colm, you're not going to be able to make it. Dude, absolutely. There's always next year. There's loads of things to come to. So yeah, if you are coming, do come over, say hello. We want to get pictures with people. We're going to want to hang out with people, and then of course Saturday night we are going to want to hit the town and paint it a certain color, maybe not red because we're all a bit old now and our hangovers last days, but maybe we'll paint it sort of like a burgundy or something. We'll go for a town mauve. Paint the town, mauve, why not? paint the town mauve or burgundy, maybe a slight mint or something, not quite magnolia, we're not quite that old yet. But yeah, code TVG, 20% off your ticket, and we will see you at the weekend. Oh, right. Let's talk about this movie trailer. For anyone that is not seen it, Mortal Kombat 2, the sequel to the reboot, which I thought was actually very good, is coming. And at the it doesn't, there's no plot spoilers by saying this. There's a little stinger at the end of the movie which introduces the fact that Johnny Cage is coming at some point, and they got Carl Urban to play Johnny Cage, and he's having a whale of a time in that role. There's a couple of trailers. There is a full proper movie trailer, and then there is a Johnny Cage inspired 80s throwback type trailer, which is also very funny. Mortal Kombat 2, Blunners, what are your thoughts? Did you like the reboot movie? Are you excited for this one?
I'm so excited for this one. I recently, I would say like maybe about 2 weeks ago, I watched number 1 again, and I just love Kano in it. Just absolutely cracks me up.
Kano steals the movie.
Yeah, he's played perfectly. He's just an unknown actor from Australia, wasn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, because I looked at like bits on YouTube afterwards, and it's so funny. He's so good. The fight sequences are in it are brilliant. I absolutely loved it, and I will definitely be going to watch this one. I'm just loading up the trailer now, but so we can see it. But yeah,
we'll be able to see a bit of it for certain. That's right. Hate on a little bit.
I suppose.
But
yeah, because I wasn't a big fan of him. I was I liked the film. I just didn't like that they just introduced him and he was made. I just kind of wanted to see Scorpion and Sub-Zero fight. But yeah, it's a good observation there that actually it allows them to use those characters in that way.
It's I enjoyed it. You know, the one thing, I mean, everybody looks nostalgically back at the original Mortal Kombat movie, and even watching it, I did watch it fairly recently, beginning of the year, because it's one of those movies where it's great fun, and it's still good. You know, my son watched it with me. He'd not seen it before, and he was like, "This is great." All he said is it needs more blood, and you're like, yes, it absolutely needs more blood. But this is back in the 90s when they were trying to still market things to kids, and it's a 15, and it's, you know, quite rightly a 15. There's definitely some bits in it that are quite nasty.
There wasn't Tron as well, by the way. I forgot about that one.
I've
Chris,
not actually seen that.
Shall we star that? Should we star that? And we'll talk about Tron Ares later
while
on.
you're doing it. While you're talking, I'll find it.
So yeah, that original Mortal Kombat movie was a bit of like lightning in a bottle. It did enough to be cool. It did enough to be Mortal Kombat, and it was very 90s. Whereas the newer Mortal Kombat for me was everything I wanted from a Mortal Kombat movie. Just hyper violent, lots of fighting with Mortal Kombat characters. And at least in this new one, it looks like we're going to get the tournament as well, which is cool because that's kind of what we're building up for.
Yeah, because we didn't really get that, did we? It wasn't like
a lot of
like,
training.
Oh, runaway's good. Yeah.
It's like a one very long training montage, which is fine. But I'm very much looking forward to the sequel. It looks like they've pumped some money into it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex, Alien Earth. Let's star that. Let's get to that as well because I've
Fuck it.
Yeah. We have just done. If you've just joined us, Alex, we've just done a big plug for Saturday. Literally can't wait, mate. I'm so fucking excited. Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait to see you guys. So yeah, Tim, Mortal Kombat 2. What are your thoughts? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm definitely here for it. I'm like you. I liked the original ones. They kind of get a bit of a bad rep. I think people don't tend to talk fondly of them, but they are fun. They're enjoyable films. I really like the first one. Annihilation. Yeah, it wasn't great, was it? But
no, that's not a good movie.
Still fun. I still, it was still there for it. I also quite liked. There was a web series, I think, but it's very well done. So I don't want to call it like a, that one. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that. That was like each episode focused on one character, modern Mortal Kombat cinema is cool. So yeah, I'm all there for it, I think.
Mortal Kombat Legacy. It's not a side tangent. We're talking about Mortal Kombat. There's a great trailer, There's a very good short movie online called Mortal Kombat Rebirth, and this was done by the guy that ended up directing Mortal Kombat Legacy.
Mm-hmm.
And Mortal Kombat Rebirth was his pitch to New Line at the time to allow him to make a new Mortal Kombat movie. And this was, we're getting on for maybe 10 years, possibly even more, possibly even 15 years ago. And the director was known for filming the remake of Footloose.
Okay.
Worlds apart from Mortal Kombat. But the Footloose remake, if you like that kind of thing, is actually very good. The dance sequences are immaculate. He knew exactly how to film those dance sequences. And when you watch the Mortal Kombat Rebirth short movie, the fight sequences are genuinely awesome. And it is because he's got this really good background of dance. Like dance and martial arts are very similar in the way that they present themselves. The only thing is, it's around that time when everyone was trying to make everything gritty and real. So it's Mortal Kombat if Mortal Kombat was slightly real. So Baraka is a doctor who files his teeth and has actually implanted blades under his arms. So when he goes to fight people, he does like a Wolverine and they actually cut through his arms and then he fights people with these blades. It's absolutely bananas. 100% worth it. Do jump and watch Mortal Kombat Rebirth. It's a great watch, and it kind of makes you think, I wonder what would have happened if he'd been allowed to do it, because I think it would have been really cool. But I am glad we got the reboot that we did get, because that was very Mortal Kombat. There we go.
Right, did you want to check out Tron? I've got the trailer ready.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Tron Ares. This is following on from Tron Legacy. Lead actor is Jared Leto, who's getting a bit of a hard time at the moment. So I am surprised that Disney went for a trailer that showed as much of Jared Leto as this does. But he is the main character, so when are they not going to show him? But ultimately, we're having to obviously cut the voiceover and the music here just in case, because we don't want to get a copyright strike. But it's an interesting discussion. So from the looks of it, as you can see, the programs managed to come out of Tron
AI
and come into the real world, and this guy is capitalizing on it, and he creates this character called Ares, who is a super soldier effectively, and this is him demonstrating him and his abilities. And there's a great line where he effectively says something like, and if he falls in battle, I will simply make you another one.
Yeah.
And it shows this really cool sequence here of Ares dying, and he just makes another one. So it's dead cool, the concept. Jeff Bridges is in it as well, which is very cool. You can't have a Tron movie without Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, it's got to be in it.
And it's a real shame we can't play the soundtrack, because the soundtrack is an exclusive album, from what I gather, by 9 Inch Nails, and it is mega. It is absolutely mega. So, do you know what? I really want this to be good. I want it to be really, really good, and I want it to do well at the box office, because all of the Tron movies just do okay. None of them are blockbusters that make billions at the box office, and I am slightly worried about this one, given the sort of bad rep that Jared Leto is getting at the moment, as to whether or not people will go to see this.
I think it looks fantastic, doesn't it?
It does. Oh, visually, it looks incredible, and like I say, the soundtrack. Oh, you've got to go and watch this trailer, people, with the soundtrack, because it's just insane.
I think with the original Tron, I wouldn't say it's like a great film. Like, I've gone back and rewatched it a few times, and it does hold up. But the thing I liked so much about Tron was what they did with the special effects at the time, where there just wasn't the techniques available at the time to do the kind of stuff they did, and they kind of just like came up with different ways of doing it. So apparently, like some of the scenes they've got where there's this like bright light on stuff, it's because they actually went on the film reels post production and went over stuff in Tipex to like highlight stuff. And there's just loads of little things like that they did to like actually go frame by frame and make that, because computer animation wasn't what it was back then. But when you watch it, like to have the bikes moving and stuff, like the way they pulled it off at that time, I think was really impressive. And I think it really pushed special effects in movies forward really far. So it did more for cinema from its techniques and its special effects than it did in its popularity as a movie and its actual story. But as a fan of it, I do like the original story as well. I think it does work. Like I remember going to watch Tron Legacy in the cinema. It's one of the first films I watched with like when 3D was like it was a bit of a fad, I think, really. But everything was coming out 3D. I remember sitting in the cinema, watching like 3D movie with the 3D shades on, watching Tron Legacy, thinking, wow, how far things have come from what they were trying to do in Tron and couldn't really do, so found ways of doing it, to now we're watching it in 3D. I just think it's a huge testament to how far special effects have gone. And I just think that's really cool. But yeah, so I am all for this. I do like Tron. I like the universe as well and all the extra characters.
Yeah, Tron Legacy just should have done better, but for some reason it just didn't. You know,
I mean, again, I think it's because it's like you said earlier, they're okay. They're good. They're good films, but they're not like, I don't know anyone who says like Tron's in their top 10 movies.
No, of course not.
But, it's not like a top billing film.
But throwing that out there, I reckon I've seen Tron Legacy, Christ, I don't know, like 20 times, and it's still great. Oh, Blunners, we've lost your visuals, mate.
Yeah, because my contact lens has gone behind my eye. So
okay. Letting you do that. All right. Well, let's let you poke
wearing contacts, mate.
We're all good. But that Tron Legacy is just a cool film. It's got so many sequences in it that are just enjoyable. You know, it's like a Big Mac. It's just enjoyable fast food fun, and there is a subtle hint of bigger, grander things in there. So yeah, I just never understood why Tron Legacy didn't do well. But then I think the same thing about Blade Runner and Blade Runner 2049, because those two movies again are immaculate, and yet both movies just did okay at the box office. Like Blade Runner 2049 is probably the most expensive art house movie that's ever been made, and it just did okay at the box office. You know, it broke even or whatever it is. So yeah, intriguing, and I'm always intrigued that we've never had like a solidly awesome Tron game. Like there's just so much about Tron that would work in a video game, but we've just never had it. And I reckon it's because it doesn't
do Tron games. Yeah, see a few all right ones.
Yeah, but you could do an incredible 3D, third-person 3D adventure game where it is almost open world, where you are in the mainframe and in that world.
There is a game like that. I don't know if it's. I've not played it. There is a third-person like adventure game with Tron. I think it's 360 era.
Yes, it is. It's okay. It's not quite what I would have done, but it's still okay. So yeah, Tron Ares. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good, because I know Jared Leto gets a bad rap for his acting ability, but the guy is a great actor. He's got insanely good range. He's just made some terrible movies and is going through a bit of a public what's the word I'm looking for? Court of public opinion.
Allegedly.
Court of public opinion at the moment. So
allegedly.
Yeah, we'll just have to allegedly. We'll have to see if that damages the movie coming out at all. I don't know, but
yeah, I think I'm the only person I know that didn't hate Morbius. I thought Morbius was all right.
It's Morbin time.
Oh, it's terrible! It's terrible. I thought let's give it a go. Then I watched it. It's like, it's not that bad. I was like, it was all right. I guess it's because it's part of like the Marvel universe, but not. It's kind of like Sony Marvel universe, and it was like, it's like, but it can just be a film on its own. It's just a vampire film at the end of the day. I thought it was all right.
This is where we can go on a little tangent, a little wee tangent. The only cardinal sin that any movie can do for me is be boring. If it's not boring, and I've been entertained, it could be the worst film in the world, but I've enjoyed myself and I've had a good time. And that for me is the bottom line for everything. It's like, but was it fun? Doesn't matter if it was the worst scripted, worst acted, worst graphic video game. At the end of the day, did I have fun and did I enjoy myself whilst I was engaging with whatever it is? And if the answer is yes, then there's a very high chance I'm going to say it's a terrible film, but I had so much fun with it that I can't help but like it. Like Fantastic Four, the Four Stick one. It's not a good film. And the first half of that movie is actually a cool setup. And then the second half happens and you're like, whap, whap. But there's so many silly moments in that second half that you are just, it's fine. Like it's a terrible film, but I've watched it a bunch of times. It's the sort of thing I watch. Yes, the Monster Hunter movie, Gene Joke.
Yeah.
That is a terrible.
Was that bored?
That was absolute boredom.
didn't even like nothing to the game, was it?
So long. I don't even think it was long. I think it was.
I've not seen it. I feel like I need to see it to see what the.
Oh, mate, you need to.
Mate, it's absolutely diabolical. How could you make a Monster Hunter movie and not make it fun?
Yeah, and as I go back to say, it's like it makes it even worse when it's based on something that you do like. It's like the Dragon Ball movie. The Dragon Ball movie was so bad. I'm like, but funny. It's Dragon Ball. I was like, you could have made something really cool. Like, there was lots of people waiting to watch this, and there's so many cool fight sequences you could have done, but it was just so dull.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. While we're talking about films, I did actually go and watch the new Superman last week. Has anyone the other week? Has anyone seen it yet?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was actually a lot better than what I thought it was going to be.
Me too. Me too. We're fuck it. We're down the rabbit hole now, aren't we?
Yeah, no. That's what I thought. We're already down the rabbit hole. You might as well.
Yeah, Superman. Let me grab. I got a little poster while I was at the cinema with this one.
Oh, did you?
And I think this, for me, sums up the movie. It really does. So that's the poster that came with it.
He plays him well. I'll tell you what. The guy who's the guy who plays
David Cornsweet.
But who's the guy who plays what's his name? The bad guy, Luther. He was fantastic. Yeah.
Nicholas Hoult. He's come a long way since being on Skins,
amazing in this. But he apparently went for Superman role, didn't he? Didn't get it.
He did.
But he was fantastic as Lex Luthor.
Yeah, it's the easiest way to describe the new Superman movie is imagine what the Christopher Reeve Superman movie would have been like. So Richard Donner's Superman, if that had the budget and the technology that was available to it now, that is probably the closest thing that this Superman movie is like. It's nothing like Man of Steel. It's nothing like Superman Returns. It's nothing like Superman from the new Lois and Superman TV series on CW, which is very good.
I haven't really seen that.
It just feels like a good Silver Age superhero movie. It is just Superman and his friends. It's the easiest way to describe it.
Green Lantern's good as well, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Green Lantern's good in that. Yeah, he's funny.
And DC have been trying for such a long time to make Mr. Terrific a character that is fun and cool, and he's just not in the comics. You're just reading him and you're like, no, you're called Mr. Terrific and you look weird. But in this movie, they have found a way to make him cool, and that is all down to James Gunn's writing. It's a really good, fun time. Again, I looked over at my son when it finished. It's got this incredible song at the end, which is a band called the Teddy Bears, and they've got a song featuring Iggy Pop called Punk Rocker. And it's just, this music plays out over the outro. And I just looked at my son, gave him a thumbs up, and he just gave me a thumbs up back and went, that was fun. And that is everything. So it's a good, it's a bit busy, but my only critique for it is it's a bit busy. There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, a lot going on. But as I say, I was pleasantly surprised. I was an absolute retard because I bought the wrong ticket for the wrong bloody day. So then I'm like, I attached it to my Google Wallet, so it just comes straight up on my phone, and I'm like, why is it not showing up on my phone? Why are my tickets not showing up? Because obviously it should be this today.
Mm-hmm.
Go into it, and I'm like, I've got it. I bought it for like the
Okay.
week after, so I was like, no, straight on there. Bought another pair of tickets because they're only like £5.
Yep.
And I just gave the other 2 tickets to my parents, or to my dad, and said take my brother. So yeah, yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great. And then you've got Fantastic Four. Is it this week, the week after?
Thursday this week. Yeah.
Thursday, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to see it.
I'm intrigued by that actually, because it looks like it's set in like an alternative reality to the MCU movies, but it's an MCU movie. So
correct.
So they're going down the multiverse angle,
yes.
aren't they?
So this whole have you seen much of the current run of Marvel movies?
Yeah, mate. Go to View.
There's-
$4.99 saver tickets. You've got to sit in certain seats. Cost me under a tenner for 2 tickets.
Yeah.
View in Eastleigh, mate.
The most recent run of Marvel movies has been a real slog. You know, they've entered the multiverse saga, and there's so many things that they could have done, and they haven't done any of it by their own admission, because they've just been doing too much, and now they've scaled it right back. So they're doing less movies, less TV shows to concentrate on quality again. And the first movie that comes out of that new product was Thunderbolts, which is great.
I've not seen that one yet.
It's really good fun.
Yeah.
Really good fun. It's what Suicide Squad could have been, the original one, if it just stuck to its guns and just played into those characters and been dark, but been darkly funny, not just funny. Yeah. But yes, Fantastic Four for me, man, this is the one. This has got to be good. If it's not good,
why they keep rehashing it though. It's just
because now Marvel can do it.
Is
Beforehand,
it
was a licensing issue.
Yeah, because of Marvel. I know.
Yeah,
because it's just because
studios owning the rights and then doing their own.
Fantastic Four, like one of the early like Marvel things. They're trying to they're trying to get it popular or something.
It was owned by Fox at the time.
Yeah, at the time.
So Marvel just couldn't have it. Which is
that's the funny thing. At the time, when they first started doing like the MCU, they'd sold the rights to like Fantastic Four, X-Men, and Spider-Man, which were like then Fox and Sony, and those were the most popular ones at the time. And I think when they went with Iron Man, they were just kind of rolling the dice a bit on Iron Man, trying to make Iron Man, because Iron Man wasn't one of the best-selling books at the time. And now, like Iron Man and Captain America, like the most popular ones, because they've done like all the movies. So it's funny how things turn out.
This new Fantastic Four movie, though, looks
great.
It does, yes.
And I think it's fantastic.
The way that they've gone about it is an alternative Earth. It's set in the 60s, which is when Fantastic Four was at its best. So it is in the 60s, albeit a 60s inspired future. Something is obviously going to happen within that movie that is going to drive them to Earth 616, which is the current timeline. And then we'll see what happens from there. We'll see how those characters interact with the current MCU world. Galactus looks absolutely divine.
Yeah, that does look good.
The plot rumor, if anybody, there's no confirmation on any of this, by the way. This is pure speculation, salt, everywhere. So there's this. I'm not going to count this as a spoiler, but the rumor is that the plot is going to center around Galactus coming to Earth to devour the planet, as always, and then he's going to get wind of he's going to get wind that Franklin Reed has been born, and Franklin Reed possesses incredible power.
In the
comic books. He is
like one of the strongest ever, isn't it?
So he's a dead cool character in the comic books, and Galactus sees this and seizes it as an opportunity that he can relinquish becoming the destroyer of worlds, and Franklin Reed could take his place. And that's what he is going to look to do. And that part of the not devouring Earth is give up your son and I won't take your planet. And I was like, if that's the plot, I'm sold. Absolutely sold. Who knew that all you needed to make Fantastic Four good was make them a family? Because
I can see a quote actually saying, will they ever do a good Fantastic Four movie? And a comment underneath was, they already have. It's called The Incredibles.
Yes, exactly. And for decades, Incredibles and Incredibles 2 have been the best Fantastic Four movies that ever existed. So yeah, I have very high expectations for this movie. I'm hoping I'm not overhyping it in my mind. But the recent run of Marvel movies has been it's been hit and miss, but it's been more miss than hit. So Fantastic Four needs to stick. It needs
compared to where it
reinvigorate.
was at before, like peak Marvel during like the Infinity Saga,
Yeah.
that wait between Endgame and Infinity War and then Endgame was it the other way around? I can't remember. It's been a long time.
Yeah, Infinity War, then Endgame. Yeah,
then Endgame. Like that wait between those two films, like I was so hyped for Endgame. That was peak Marvel. But now it's like, yeah, it's the I don't know. It's lacking something now. They've lost like Captain America and Iron Man. So we'll see. And obviously Avengers Doomsday being the next big one as well.
Same as me, Gene.
We shall see.
Can't wait. Yeah. Can't wait. Really, really excited for Doomsday, because the rumor is that that's going to affect. Well, Secret Wars is the next Avengers movie after Doomsday. And Secret Wars, for anyone that hasn't read the comic books, Secret Wars is the end of the Marvel 616 universe. It's the end of the Ultimate Universe. It's effectively the end of every Marvel universe. And then Doctor Doom it happened decades ago.
It's all out there.
Doctor Doom pulls the fragments of reality that are left and creates Battleworld, where he is God, and all the Marvel characters don't really remember what happened to Earth beforehand, and they're just on this new plane of existence called Battleworld, where it's essentially that the whole thing is just this one big arena. And it's such a cool story, and I cannot believe that that's what they're going with, because they've got to do it well, and you need Doctor Doom to do that well. So I'm kind of, and you know, who could play that really well? Like, yeah, Robert Downey Jr. That's a way to get fans back in. It's a way to get the storyline like retro started straight away. I'm in. Just give it to me now.
To cycle this back around to gaming while still on a bit of a movie topic, what are your thoughts on the live action Zelda as well? They're talking about live action Zelda now. They've just done the casting.
I'd need to see the cast, I think.
Yeah. Same
it could be good, but it could be dreadful.
As long as it's not like the CD, was it the 3DO ones?
Oh.
As long as it's not like that.
Or like that IGN fake trailer they did that time as an April Fool.
Yeah.
It's got to
be. I really
good.
hope they've got to nail it, though, haven't they? They've got to. But yeah, live action
it's going to be awful. It's got the potential to be very good. If it's a mixture of like tone, like Willow and Legend and all of those sort of really just make it full fantasy. Really hype it with the fantasy elements, make it colorful, make it big, make it bold, and just go with it. Then I think it could be good, but we'll see.
Yeah, they play Timmy's tanks in Battle World.
They do, they do.
Yeah.
And
but I think with Zelda, it's because like Link doesn't talk, and you spend a lot of the games on your own, exploring dungeons. I don't know if it translates well to a film. At least with Mario and things like that, it's like he's on an adventure to save the princess in the Mushroom Kingdom. There's all the other side characters. You've got Luigi and Toad and Bowser, and there's a lot going on. Whereas I feel like in Zelda, it's kind of like, what's Link going to do in the film, and how much time are we going to spend with different characters? Are we going to see Link?
Is he going to talk?
Is he going to talk? And I wouldn't be surprised if Jack Black was in it at some point. So just think, Jack Black's just going to show up and
I think
make the money. Yeah.
To make it work, yes, Link will need to talk, and that's fine.
That's
and that's
what I was trying to think of, Crow. I was like, well, excuse me, princess, is what he says. That is what I was trying to remember.
That was it. Captain N in the Games Master was that series with Link in it, where he would do that. Yeah. But I think in order to make it work, yes, Link will have to talk. I think Link should be played by somebody who is very what's the word? Androgynous. So somebody that is male but with very feminine features about themselves. So somebody that is, you know, like I'm not saying cast this person mainly because they're dead, but it just wouldn't work as well. Like Prince is very androgynous. He's very masculine, but in a very feminine way. So I think the character would need to be super androgynous. The voice would just need to be done very well and just commit to it. And I think you would just have to have people on the adventure with Link to get him to the next part. So you would have to have the Zoras with him for a particular part. You would have to have maybe a villager who's, you know, looking to help him, because Link will then help him find his son from the village or something who's gone missing. And just do it like that, and have these little side characters along for the journey, and then just end it with a big fight with Ganon, and that could work. It could work. And Cute Tiger's put in there, hey, listen,
Yeah, well, we just get Navi.
Yeah, Navi.
Hey, listen.
Again, if you treat Navi like a Tinkerbell, which she sort of is, but treat Navi like a Tinkerbell character, where she could talk to Link and Link can talk to her, and they can interact with each other. It could work. It really could work. When you talk about it out loud, it really could. But it could also be terrible, and it could very easily be terrible. So
yes, we shall see. But I'm willing to remain optimistic and give it a go. But I just don't see how it's going to work. But I can remember being a little bit what's the opposite of pessimistic of the Mario film when that was coming out. I was like, oh, I don't know, it's going to work. Are we going to get a copyright strike for the sound?
No, this is the CDI cutscenes.
Great, I'll grab my stuff.
Great.
How about a kiss for luck?
As long as it's not like that.
I mean, that's Zelda on the CDI. That is something. That is something, and you can watch it.
It's something. So expensive as well.
Yeah, and it's shite.
Right. So, Mortal Kombat, the trailer. That's how it started.
So that's where this started. We went all down the rabbit hole for a very long time. Let's pull this back really quickly to finish with this piece of news, which is apparently Netflix have greenlit an Assassin's Creed series.
Wow, this is what we were talking about. We were saying like what would transcend to a fantastic like TV shows, and Assassin's Creed would be phenomenal. I am going to try and read it, but I've only got one contact in at the minute. So
if done well, this could be excellent.
I'll quickly read through what they've got on here. So the show will be produced and run by Emmy nominees from DMZ, Westworld, Sons of Anarchy, and David Ween from Halo and Homecoming: The Killing. Ubisoft announced on Thursday. The Assassin's Creed live action series is described as high octane thriller centered on the secret war between the two shadowy factions. So we look forward to delivering an experience that speaks the heart of what the fans love about Assassin's Creed, while introducing its unforgettable worlds and timelines, themes to a new audience worldwide. We're fans of Assassin's Creed since it came out in 2007. Every day we work on this show, we will come away excited and humbled by the possibilities that Assassin's Creed opens to us. Beneath the scope of the spectacle, the parkour, the thrills, the baseline for the most essential kind of human story about people searching for purpose, struggling with questions of identity, destiny, and faith. Last bit says it's about power, violence, and sex, and greed and vengeance. But more than anything, it's a show about the value of human connection across cultures, timelines, and what we stand to lose in specs when those connections break. So yeah, so it doesn't have anything about when it could come out, but sounds pretty good.
It's one of those things, isn't it, where I think if you commit to the Desmond storyline, you could span that out quite nice and neatly for a few seasons, doing Assassin's Creed 2 with all the various other little bits in there. That could be a really good couple of seasons. They could make Assassin's Creed 3 good by actually just making it good, and then either after that you can either go down the route of keeping Desmond, go into its own territory after that. I don't know. I mean, I don't hate the movie with Michael Fassbender. Like, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. It's got some cool bits in it. The only thing that it lacks is they try and squeeze so much into so little time.
See, that's why I think it'll work better as a series than a movie, because there's so much content to cover. And I think they'll be, if they're covered, they can have multiple seasons, and each season is set in a different time period when inside the Animus.
Mhm.
And I'm hoping that they spend a lot of time inside the Animus and only little bits of exposition outside the Animus to progress the main story along, and then get straight back in there, because I think that's where
Will it
all
have
the
Desmond? Will it be? Do you know what I mean?
They might do an original
I'd
story.
rather, because but I like the thing. Well, the thing about Desmond is that he had a bloodline link to it, didn't he? And that was
Yes,
what
yeah,
was,
because it was,
you know what I mean, and that was
he
what
had to be related for it to work.
and that's what they were trying to get him, and that he's then trying to get in and find this secret artifact. So, and then they could go across wherever, couldn't they? So they could proper go. Like you said, it's got potential to be fantastic. The Halo TV series was great. Do you know what I mean? I thought that was quite good.
I enjoyed it. I think it was lacking something.
It wasn't rubbish,
I think
but it was all right.
They needed to hit some more of the musical cues. I was expecting to hear more music from the game, like done really well. I liked what they did with Master Chief, saying he removed the chip in his neck to make him feel feelings. So it's like, how do you have Master Chief as a main character in a series, because he is so deadpan? He doesn't really do, he doesn't emote really in the game. And they had like a canon reason why, which they kind of covered very briefly. So I think that actually worked. I think it didn't do very well when it was on Paramount, and they moved it to Netflix. And then when I think it got onto Netflix, more people watched it, and it got more of a fan base after that.
I have yet to watch it because I don't have a full love and affiliation for Halo. Like, I like Halo a lot. It's like Star Wars for me. I like Star Wars, but I don't love it. And I like Halo a lot. I know there's a few people that I know that are into Halo. Like, it's their thing. And of course they really didn't like the series because they said it's not Halo. The only thing that makes it Halo is it looks like it, but none of the heart.
A bit, yeah.
I thought it was all right.
It's all right. I would agree with some of that. I wouldn't fully agree, because it has a lot from Halo in it, but I do feel like
have you seen Westworld?
Yes.
Yeah, because the guy's done Westworld, and this. I'll just quickly bring in this video up because this was recently at an AEW pay-per-view, and the entrance from Will Ospreay, the English wrestler, was Assassin's Creed.
They're about different game movies. We got Toxa there. Anyone remember Goldtooth's emotions towards the Final Fantasy DVD?
Yeah,
yes.
he ripped it apart on our channel.
Awful.
I was like, what are you doing? It's in our intro for Uncensored.
It is. I love them.
To get to see every month. Goldtooth going.
Love me some Goldtooth. Gene joke. Actually, I like the Final Fantasy movie, even though it had barely anything to do with the games. Yeah, I agree. I love Final Fantasy Spirits Within. Massively underrated movie. But then none of the games, other than Chocobo and Materia, none of the games really have anything to do with each other. So I can kind of get on board with that. Advent Children. Oh, what a phenomenal movie. If you like Final Fantasy VII, then Advent Children is just, it's everything. So good. Right. We're edging into an hour 20, chaps.
Let's wrap it up.
We've gone off on lots of tangents about movies.
We have many a tangent.
on a
tangent podcast. That's what should be called.
Well, there's been a lot of movie news that affects games, isn't it? So it has been relevant, but it's also been fun to talk about movies for a change.
I tell you what, I'm just going to show this comment again because if we start talking about it now, we're going to be here for the next 2 hours. But we said this ages ago when we were talking about aliens and talking about UFOs and all of the stories, because I'm big into the UFO sort of community side of things. I'm very much a believer in alien life. And we were talking a little bit about it, and some people actually found it quite interesting because some people were not into it. And for me, this comment means we could talk about alien video games because there's lots of them. We could talk about the upcoming Alien Earth TV series, and we could talk about the actual. I don't want to say real aliens, but to me, it's real aliens, the real UFO stuff. We could do a whole stream dedicated to aliens, extraterrestrials, and all this kind of stuff. What do people think? People in the chat, would you find that entertaining? Because I would love to talk about it, but if you guys would find it dull as dishwater, then
waste of time. Yeah,
it would not be fun for you guys, even though it would be fun for me. But there are so many alien games that we can be talking about. We could bring in favorite alien games, favorite missed alien opportunities.
Arcade game I played on. I played on it before and completed.
A lot of alien games. Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Alien 3. I'm really tempted to get Alien. I don't know what it's called. Is it? I want to say Rogue Incursion, the VR.
VR one. With the
yeah. Yeah. I've never played Alien Isolation. I downloaded it to go play it, and it was on Game Pass. It came off. I never played it. But everyone told me that was brilliant. So yeah, I have.
Look at that. David's friends in it.
He's in Alien Earth. Oh, dude.
Oh, very nice.
I have questions. I have many questions. Okay, so there's a lot of people saying that Alien would be fun.
Bring on the Alien thing.
Okay.
The DS
and we can Infestation.
I haven't played that one.
It's expensive now as well. It's a 2D side scroller. It's fucking brilliant.
Let's do a Tim. Borrow it.
Alien. There was an Alien.
Yeah, that one.
What's called real-time strategy type game.
Yes,
I had on the PlayStation 2.
Oh,
that was very good, but when you saved it, it took up the entire memory card.
Wow!
So you had to have a separate memory card just for that game, and it was
serious?
Just okay. Yeah, it was just
I think it's
okay.
called Infestation on the PS2. Isolation is a religious experience, absolute religious experience.
I think we got it. Maybe the next mod cons.
Okay, dedicated to Alien.
Total mod cons, Alien Edition.
Alien Special.
Alien Special me up.
Because for people in the chat, man,
video's gone.
I've got a wager.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You've gone blacked him. Just before we sign off, I've got a wager that I reckon in the next decade we're going to be told that intelligent life exists outside of our planet, and I'm dead serious on that. I am so into UFOs. I have been since I was a very small child. I find the whole thing absolutely fascinating, and there are genuine people, genuine scientists, genuine people in political power that want information to be put out there, and there's some incredible stuff. So mixing in some real smatterings of things for people might be fun as well. So
face hugger, scary as mate.
Oh, it's terrible. That is literally my worst nightmare.
Yeah, same here. Like, it's funny because I remember as like a child sneaking downstairs and my dad was watching Alien and I saw that and it just crapped me up. What's going on here?
What are we sharing there, Tim?
The wrong screen.
Oh, well on, Tim. And ever since then, like I said, I'm a deep sleeper, and if my wife needs me to move, she puts her hand across my face like that, and I jump out of like, what the fuck? Okay. Like, what is that? Thinking some alien hugger's just got me.
That is Alien. Oh, what was it called again? Alien versus Predator Extinction was the name of the game.
Extinction. There we go. I said Infestation, but
yeah.
But it took up pretty much your entire memory card if you wanted to save again.
Entire memory card.
Yeah.
That is mental.
It's mad.
Black screen Tim.
Fun to think of reality of what if. Oh, Chris, the reality of what if. You know, the fact. I'll end on this. We'll end on this little thing to get your brain sort of teasing and running around. There is as much theory out there that the existence as we know it is a hologram, as there is to suggest that the world started with that the universe started with the Big Bang. So the Big Bang is what we firmly believe, but there is now as much data that suggests that everything that we are experiencing could be a hologram.
Yeah.
Just going to leave
Matrix
everybody on that one. And yeah. Well, chaps, it's been a very long, very different mod cons.
Shit DLC.
So yeah, so some of us, Chris. So
Was your
again,
phone locked?
at the weekend, Knots VGE, everybody, please, if you haven't already got a ticket, get one. Use code TVG to get that ticket. It will give you 20% off, and you get to see our wonderful faces for the entire weekend. If everything's a hologram, that must be hard light. Yeah, I feel you, dude. Same for me. Yes, Knots VGE, come. It's going to be great fun. It's on for the whole weekend. And yeah, we're going to be there. We'll be getting drunk, having fun.
Yeah, make sure you come and get photos with us as well, because I want to get these photos up in the group. We want to meet as many of you guys as we can.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to have a code. What's the code word, Ollie? Can you put in the group? We need to put something so you can come up to us for a
code.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alien. Alien.
Okay, we'll go old school. We'll go back to Trigger Happy TV. The code word can be, "Are you red squirrel?"
Are you red squirrel?
Are you red squirrel? So yes, come up to us, say, "Are you red squirrel?" We will take a photo. That's going to be good fun. Head on over to the new.
That was fun, yeah.
Head on over to the new Facebook group, which is Total Video Gamers. The old page was dying a death, and nothing was really happening in it. Wasn't growing. It's now called the Legacy Group. You want to leave the Legacy Group. You want to come on over to the new TVG page. It's a lot more interactive already. So yeah, it'd be wonderful to see everybody over there as because it's fun. Why not? If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, because that does help us out an absolute ton. Do hit that bell button as it's doing there, the little cheeky bell wiggle. That lets you know when our new things are coming. And if you give the video a little thumbs up as well, that lets us know that you've been here and lets us know that you've enjoyed the content. So thank you everyone for joining along live. It's been great fun seeing so many of you there. Cool, Cute Tiger, you're going to be there. Look forward to seeing you too. Yeah, there's not much else left to say other than Tim is now a black screen.
I was going to jump out and jump back in, but you're wrapping up, so I thought I missed the end. So I'm just hanging around in darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Tim is actually looking like a sad Affleck right now. You just can't see.
Let's do it this way. Can I do that?
Look at that.
Can I change? What? You just me now?
It's
what
just Tim.
There we go. That's better.
There you go.
Now it's the avatar of Tim.
Fucking avatar.
Anyhow,
he's a hologram.
Anyhow, thank you everybody for joining along live. It's always wonderful to see so many of you in the chat. Thank you all so much. You all mean the absolute world to us. In the coming weeks, we're going to be doing some giveaways. We're going to try and do some members only giveaways. We keep talking about it. We're going to put our money where our mouth is, and we're going to do some members only giveaways. Also, all that merch stuff, you can buy all that wonderful merch. Some people have been buying t-shirts, some people have been buying hats. If you've had some merch, take a photo, stick it in the chat in the Facebook group. We'd love to see it. But yeah, until next time, everybody, we will see you soon. So good evening, everyone.
Yeah.